I'm Mrs. Tarver, and we're back with video 6 of how to book it from your basement. Sean, our next topic to help you make sure that your tape stands out and gets you on a series or feature film deals with how to use physicality to enhance a performance, not to take away from it. Let's start with general physicality. Do I sit? Do I stand? What about the lean? Oh, okay, Sean, seriously, huh? Seriously, Sean? Let's start with sitting and standing. The main way to decide this is simply by what is happening in the scene. Make it look like the show as much as possible. However, sometimes in the middle of a scene, a character sits or gets up. What do you do then? Well, you can't shoot both if you're framing for film and TV as head and shoulders only. If you sit when standing, you will drop right out of the frame. Or if you stand when sitting...
All right, well, thank you guys for joining me today.
Even worse. I mean, who wants to look at that? Whoa, whoa, whoa! Let's put that fire out. So, what do you do? Well, typically, I would say run it sitting the whole scene and standing the whole scene, and then decide what plays better or what you like better. Ask the reader which one they think shows you better. Then make a choice and shoot that. Sometimes you can also cheat it by sitting into it at the beginning or getting up at the end or standing into the shot at the beginning as well. Just make sure all your lines are on camera. Don't speak until you sit or right as you hit the chair or right as you are all the way up.
It's good to see you.
I'm sorry, I didn't hear you. You were out of frame.
It's good to see you.
You too. Thanks for coming.
It's good to see you.
That's your only line. You did it off camera.
It's good to see you.
Hey, Tom, thanks for coming in. Okay, you see why on camera is so much better. They want to see you and your quality. Occasionally, you might split a scene in two and cut to the action if it really changes the scene and the movement has a lot of value. If there's a lot of standing talk and then you go to attend a body, you might make that two scenes with a quick fade or no fade, depending on what cuts better. Here's an example of Sean talking to some friends, and someone off camera collapses and he rushes to their attention. Standing and talking to the collapsed body just doesn't read very well. Look at the difference.
I wanted to tell her. I was like, are you kidding me? You can't... Oh my gosh. Are you all right? She doesn't have a pulse. Someone call an ambulance!
If the script says she's on the ground, checking a pulse from a standing position is a little unrealistic. So, what if he cuts to the second place and includes it as one take to send to casting?
I wanted to tell her, you're being ridiculous. Just... Oh my gosh. She doesn't have a pulse. Someone call an ambulance!
Clearly, in this situation, it reads better. Also, the wall lean. The lean is good if you have someone coming to you in some form in a scene, or if you want to have higher status, or if you're waiting on someone, or if you're a drug dealer, or if it just feels right. If you have to stand after a lean in the scene, make sure you are almost all the way up when you're leaning so you don't have framing issues. Basically, lean with your feet really close to the wall. If you don't, when you stand up, your head may pop out of frame, and you want to keep yourself in frame through the whole transition. So just check that before you do the take. So, physicality can be looked at as something daunting or something fun to give you more comfortable behavior for a truthful scene. Look at it as the latter and enjoy the process. Use your judgment based on your script and always try to give yourself the opportunity for truthful behavior. That sums up how to handle sitting and standing and simple physicality in most scenes. But what if you have a violent event or something more complicated in a scene? Let's talk about that on the next How to Book It from Your Basement. Sean. See you next time.